Okay, friends of mine and friends of mine. So, alright, so we tried out a whole bunch of toasters, and this particular toaster has got me like, The reason why I do, is because it's got, this toaster I feel like is totally pushing marketing. Like this thing has like trying to get, people from every which angle. It's a pretty toaster. It looks really, it's pretty. I ain't gonna lie about that. It's Crux toaster. The other day I was at Target and I saw it sitting there, and it was just a 2-slot toaster, and I was like, no way. They have a button that says gluten-free on it, and I was joking, going, "Whoa! So you mean if I put toast in there and I push the button, it'll get rid of the gluten?" No, it won't do that, but it sounds like it won't. But no. So this one's got a lot of features. This one has, well, I guess I could say not a lot, but it does, but it doesn't. It says it has a lot, but it's really like almost like your average toaster. So it says it's 1500 watts, or pretty much around all 1500 watts. That's what they push. The gluten-free function, which really is just the defrost the defrost feature on a lot of the other toasters. They just decided to relabel that label. And it's got the cancel button, of course, and it's 1 through 6, which a lot of them are now, maybe 7, like that one we did. And it has a bagel button. And so they're just pushing 6 shade, brownings and all that. So they're really marketing this toaster. It looks pretty, so I'm curious to see how well it does. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 Toastilla pockets, one on the left, one on the right, and one with the gluten-free button and one without the gluten-free button, see how it toasts. Because I'll get into that actually about what it says in the instructions and what that means. So I'll put these together right now and we'll go from there. All right, so we're just going to do a basic cheese and flour tortilla on them. My kids are going to hate me later when they get home from school because nothing goes to waste in this house. And so all these ones I've made, they have to eat. Can't go to waste. All right, so I just put that one in on just a regular setting at 6. Okay, we're gonna get that at 6. All right, next one is gonna go in there, and we're gonna put that in there under the gluten-free setting. All right, and set that at 6 as well. It's got a nice, it's got a kind of cool. I like the way it sounds. It has like a little roller, click, click, click every time. It's kind of cool. It's got this like gold push down, so it's kind of like gold with the stainless steel. Kind of has a cool little accent, and then it even has like a little flake in the stainless steel. It's kind of pretty. So actually, it looks like a nice toaster, but looks can be deceiving. So, all right. So these are in here. We're gonna let that heat up, and I'll get back to you guys and show you what it looks like. Okay, my friends, so I pulled out the handy-dandy instruction manual for this guy. So it looks like this company is Sensio, and they're out of Montreal, Canada. So this is like, I guess you would say this is like a Canadian toaster, but it's designed in New York. So that explains why it's very, pretty looking, classy in the front. It's really cool looking. Okay, so I'm going to pull up the instruction manual I did, and I'm going to tell you guys what the gluten-free function does. So it says, use your toaster to toast and reheat or defrost your gluten-free bread, bagels, and waffles. So like I said, it's really just the defrost button, and they just decided, let's just make it gluten-free. Depending on the density of your bread, and see the gluten. Oh, and it says, it does say that, actually, guys. It says in the note, the gluten-free function does not remove the gluten from your bread. Darn it! Oh, I was so hoping it was going to remove it. Oh, man. What a disclaimer. They should have done like a star on the box saying that, warning, it will not remove the gluten-free.
Oh, gosh.
They had to put it in the instructions, not on the box, but in here saying, note, it does not remove it. Okay, so just to let you guys know. Total bummed about it. Anyway, okay. So that was just funny. Sorry, just had to say this was just totally funny the way they marketed it. But we'll see. Okay, so this guy just popped up in the regular setting, at the highest level of number 6. So we are gonna, wow. Okay, so it's actually, honestly, this one actually has, okay, well, so I didn't show you. I should have showed you first. Okay, and it's good. So this is probably really brown. It's actually really, I think it's one of the darkest ones I've seen. And if you know, I don't know. It looks pretty dark, but the back of it, definitely not. It's really, honestly, the consistency is really not very well. So if you think about it, if you're gonna, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like how it's just not as consistent. It should have been a little bit darker than that, but compared to the front. But that's nice. That's nice though, but not as good as, you know, it should have been a little bit, but we'll see. Okay, so I got the next one in there, and that's under the gluten-free button. That's the defrost button. And that's heating up right now. It's also got a 2-year warranty on it. Pretty much almost like, it seems like they're all about 2-year warranty on them. So it seems like a standard is 2-year warranty on them. I keep looking down this way because I got them all lined up here in a row. But they're all about 2 years warranty on these guys, seems like. So, but I mean, honestly, these toasters last forever, don't they? I mean, it seems like, I remember growing up in the same toasters in the house, in my parents' house, forever. So yeah, so okay. So we've learned that really toasted on one side, but not so much in the back. Could have been a little bit more on that. Now we're just waiting for this guy to pop up. This one should pop up here any second now. It really should. Because I'm really curious if it even does it back on the other side. Okay, so hang in there 1 second and we'll get back to you with that one because this one's going to take a little time. Okay, we're back and here we go. So the gluten-free defrost is done. We're going to see what this guy looks like. And it looks like it definitely heated a lot more on this side right here. It's almost like, not really consistent though throughout the whole tortilla. So those heating elements are not heating up very consistent. And then you look at the back of it, way different. I mean, not even close to almost being the same. So it's almost like it's set on the bagel setting just without even pushing the bagel button, you know? So, you know, if you guys know, the bagel setting is basically it heats up the inside of the bagel crispy and the outside stays soft. So, you know, you have that nice soft outside and then crispy on the inside. And it's what it seems like it's doing no matter what. So, honestly, not really excited for this brand for the price. And I know it wasn't cheap. So, I will get you the price on that one. Yeah. Definitely not, not really cool with it. I mean, honestly, the cheaper ones are way better. So, Crux, I don't recommend it to you guys. But if looks help, if you like the looks of it on your counter, then go for it. But not what I like. One thing I did forget to mention to you guys though, it does have a reheat on it. And what it is, it's actually not a button. A lot of them is just a reheat button. This one doesn't have it. It's actually on the dial from the 1 to 6. It's actually before the 1. So it's almost like it makes it almost a 7 in reality. They actually made the 1 the reheat button, and then they actually nailed it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's really like a 7, but they used 1 instead. So they did some major marketing on this one to really just rechange everything. But it's really a normal toaster. Anyway. So that's on this one. So now the biggest one I'm so curious to know is how is that Breville? What is it like? Do you think it's one of those toasters that's going to be like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's like the Lamborghini of toasters? I don't know, you know. Because there's actually another toaster I really want to try. And I wanted to find and get the name of that one. That one's it's a really pretty looking toaster. Darn it. It's, but anyway, I'll get the name of that one. Curious to see what that one's like. So yeah, so off to the next one.